Yo, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name's Anton, and hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because we're going to be starting our Matchbox 20 Yourself or Someone Like You full album reaction. And you guys know Matchbox 20 is probably... Them and Savage Garden are the two artists that I've fallen in love with most on this channel, out of everybody. We've only heard two Matchbox 20 songs, but they've both blown me away. They've just stuck with me in a way that most things don't. Even things I love that I hear for the first time, not all things just stick with me the same way that Matchbox 20 and Savage Garden do. And so I'm stoked about this. And this is also a big shout out. Oh, also, this is an excerpt of that full album reaction. So if you enjoyed this and you want to check out the entire full album reaction, first link down below. And I want to give a big shout out to Paul from the Support Squad on the Patreon for requesting this album. Yeah, dude, you've been talking about this record for, I think, probably 6 months. You've been talking about it for a while, and yeah, you've told me you keep pushing. I think it's 3 a.m. You keep wanting me to check out, and I'm excited, like for everything I just said. But yeah, man, thanks for sticking through all this time, Paul. I appreciate it. And also, I want to let all of you guys know that if you want to support me, support the channel, and request albums, request songs, and check out this full album reaction, like I mentioned before, join everyone in the Support Squad on the Patreon, first link down below. And also, if you have any artists you want me to check out, please leave them in the YouTube comment section down below, and I'll take some of those and I'll throw them in our weekly Discord vote to figure out what we're going to be checking out every single week. And yeah, so join the Discord, third link down below if you're interested in that. And that's it. So let's get into Matchbox 20 Real World.
Well, I wonder what it's like to be the rainmaker. I wonder what it's like to know that I made the rain.
Ooh.
I'd store it in boxes with little yellow tags on every one, and you could come and see that when I'm done, I wonder what it's like to be a superhero. I wonder where I'd go if I could fly around downtown. Yeah.
I love their music videos. They're always, well, this and Unwell are like very creative.
Some other planet, I get this funky high on the yellow sun. Boy, I bet my friends are all really stunned. Well, they're stunned. Yeah.
I love the guitar there.
Straight up, what did you hope to learn about here? If I was someone else, would this all fall apart? Strange, where were you when we started this game? I wish the real world would just stop hassling me. And you.
Man, one thing I find about Matchbox 20 is, I've said it before, Rob has a thing with melody between his verses, his choruses. There's not a part of this song where I'm bored or I'm just like, oh, this is the verse. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like everything has its place. Everything like, it seems like he has just put passion into every part of this song. And also, one thing with Matchbox 20 is they always have this, like, they have this classic vibe to them. Like, it doesn't remind me of, like, it's interesting. Like, it doesn't remind me of like the 70s, the 80s, and like there's like, it reminds me of the 90s, even though I never really grew up in that time period. But the interesting thing about it is that, like, I'll listen to some 90s bands and it doesn't make me feel nostalgic for the 90s, where I feel like, even though I didn't grow up in the 90s, Matchbox 20 is like a time capsule that like is like, this is what the 90s were like, but not really. Because like I loved Semi-Charmed Life by like Third Eye Blind. Like, that was a great song, but it doesn't make me like feel like so classic like Mr. Jones did by Counting Crows, and like Savage Garden, Truly Madly Deeply or something. But it's just like, yeah, like Matchbox 20, they just had this, like, I feel like they're just always gonna feel like classic. like even if they weren't even that big in the 90s, like they have this sound that just it kind of seeps into you, like it seeps into your soul, and it just makes you kind of feel warm in some weird way. And it's difficult for me to articulate. I'm still kind of piecing it together. But let's get back into this.
Real world, would you stop hassling me? You.
I love how he just has the cam the whole time.
Well, I wonder what it's like to be the head honcho.
I like the acoustic guitar added there. So many layers.
I wonder what I'd do if they all did just what I said. Well, I'd shout out an order. I think we're out of this, man. Get me some. Boy, don't make me wanna change my tone. My tone. Straight up, what did you hope to learn about here? If I was someone else, would this all fall apart? Strange, where were you when we started this game? I wish the real world would just stop hassling me. Please don't change, please don't break. Well, the only thing that seems to work at all is you. Please don't change at all for me.
Oh man, I feel so many emotions right now. I just feel like warm inside and excited and like, man, Rob's a special dude. He it just kind of occurred to me as the song finished that the thing like with Rob Thomas is that he's more than a voice. You know, he has a great voice, but he is so much more than his voice. He is a vibe. He's an experience. The sounds, the words, the sounds that come out, the feelings that come out of his mouth are it's like humanity. It's like a dream too. There's a dream nature to his voice. And, you know, with this song, it becomes very apparent that he's a very sensitive, emotional dude. You know, he loves to dream. I'm guessing he loves, you know, fantasy and just the things in life that don't exist but should. I feel like he loves that kind of stuff. And I can relate to that. That's like me too. I've always been like that. You guys know me, man. Like my favorite, you know, thing is like Harry Potter. Like I just love Harry Potter because I feel like Harry Potter exemplifies this feeling. It's like just the wonder. Like it seems like Rob Thomas is searching for wonder. He's searching for the beauty of life. He's trying to find it, and life keeps kind of coming down on him, like other people's realities. He's like, stop imposing your reality on me. Like, I'm a dreamer. I want more in this world, and you keep telling me it's impossible, but it's not. You know what I mean? I feel like he has so much to him. And one thing also that I love about Matchbox 20 is their song structures are impeccable. Like, it's just like they always have proper bridges, and they have great fade outs, and you know, they like he'll harmonize his vocals fading out of the song, and you'll just get this like motif, this repeated riff, and it's so dense. They're all their songs are a journey, and they're such a special band to me, man. 3 songs in, and they're just such a special band to me. Yeah, man. There's something else, man. Matchbox 20, and Everybody in this band is amazing. The guitar riffs are always great. The energy, the drumming. But Rob, man, Rob is the heart and the soul of Matchbox 20 and the 90s in some sense. You know, just such a man, such a dreamer. And I love the lyrics too, because like, you know, you hear the shit all the time, like, oh, be yourself. But it's so cliche, it doesn't mean anything anymore. It's like, it just seems like people are just trying to listen to themselves speak and want to be a leader or want to be a celebrity. Or when he says like, you know, please don't change, please don't break. Well, the only thing that seems to work at all is you. Please don't change at all from me to you, and you to me. Yeah, it just seems like he when he says that, it just seems like he actually means it. Because for you to not change is for him to not change. It's kind of inherently selfish and not at the same time. Because if everybody took this advice, Rob could just be fully himself. You know, the world would be that beautiful place that he's talking about. If everybody just stopped acting, stopped trying to be something they weren't, stop trying to fit in. He's like, no, don't fit in. The whole problem is that we're all trying to fit in. And it's making it difficult for people like me who, yeah, are sensitive, are dreamers, who are romantics. It's hard for us because people's jaded, cynical nature is just bearing down on us all the time, right? And I just love that this feels like it's written by a boy, a 10-year-old boy. This song feels like it's written by a 10-year-old boy in the most beautiful way, because, you know, that 10-year-old boy is Rob. Rob is that 10-year-old wondrous boy trapped in an adult's body, wondering why everything around him is so boring, why the world is so boring. But he's like, no, it's beautiful. Look around you. Look at all the possibilities. But everyone's like, no, there are no possibilities. You know, you're dreaming it, right? It's just, yeah, I identify with Rob Thomas a lot. You know, I feel like everything he's talking about, I get. I've just become really good at being an actor. I've become really good at being a chameleon, because this is actually how I feel about things. And anyone who knows me and knows the channel very well knows exactly that about me. But yeah, I've become very good at playing the societal game and winning at it. But the thing I really hope is that we stop playing it. You know, that's one, you know, my mission statement with the channel is like, I want to help myself and everyone around me, everyone who's watching this. I want to, you know, have us have more compassion for ourselves, for each other, but more importantly for ourselves. Because if we have compassion for ourselves, we can't help but have compassion for the people around us. And I think that will change the world. And, you know, I also want to unite people, because I think that the boundaries are just, there's so much anger, hate, and judgment in the world, and lack of compassion, from politics to everything we're dealing with. And, you know, I have friends and lovely people on both sides of any issue. I have, you know, best friends who are like, you know, if I'm speaking about American politics, I have best friends who are Republican and best friends who are Democrats. I have best friends who are, you know, have taken the vaccine. I have best friends who haven't taken the vaccine. And so for me, I'm just looking around, I'm like, you know, these are amazing people on both sides, but we're condemning the other side and pretending like they're not human. I'm like, no, if you knew these people, if you didn't know that one stupid dividing factor, if you just knew these people as human beings, you'd be friends with them, because they're incredible. You know, I just is a crazy thing, how we turn on each other. And yeah, that's that. So anyway, this was absolutely brilliant, Paul, man. Oh man, I can't wait to get more into this record though, dude. Stoked. But yeah, what were your thoughts? What are your favorite songs in this record? Let me know down below. Also, if there's any artists you want to see on the channel, leave your comments down below, the names of them, and we will vote on them in our weekly Discord vote for who comes on the channel. And if you guys want to check out this entire full album reaction, if you enjoy this excerpt and you want to check out this entire full album reaction, and if you have any song requests for me, that kind of stuff, and you just want to support me and support the channel, first link down below if you're interested. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video and you want to help out with the algorithm, give it a like, leave a comment, just leave like a heart or something really simple. And subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.